I just get to sit at home and laugh at you fuckers.
And that's all I'm gonna do.
That scared the shit out of me though. For years, I thought like I was so worried about being like drafted or conscripted or whatever because I would not do well in war.
I don't know. I think, sadly enough, I actually think I would do well in war.
But I'm thinking like World War II conditions. Like I'm not thinking modern war conditions when I think like that. It's just like trenches. I wouldn't be good in the trenches. I don't like being uncomfortable.
Which is weird from a guy who was homeless for how long?
Oh, yeah, exactly. Not, but I don't like cold. That would suck. Yeah, every war thing that you watch, it's always freezing cold, and they have their boots suck. No, I hate that. I couldn't do it.
Everybody had blisters.
I'd be fine with the killing. It's the blisters.
Yeah, the killing would not be the issue.
I'd fucking kill a guy for comfy boots if I was in the trenches.
Like, hey, Johnny, man, I haven't seen you in forever. Oh, my God, you made it through the war. Yeah, dude, we're up here back together. This is great. Hey, you're a size 10.5, right? Yeah, why? Finally. Oh, thank God.
I think I got your next movie, Spielberg.
Yeah. Saving Private Ryan's boots.
Saving Private Eric. No, I wouldn't do well. And with my attitude, I'd be like the guy. I'd get left behind everywhere.
You'd wake up with a fucking grenade strapped to you.
We gotta go back. We really? I don't think so. We don't gotta go back.
I'm not falling for that again.
No one's been. Or I'd just go fucking nuts and be like Brad Pitt in Legend of the Fall. Get all drunk and go on a big scalping mission. I don't know what I'd do. Probably.
That's funny. All right, last little random fact because I'm starting to fade here.
What I'm saying is, Spielberg, I want a job. Thank you.
If you didn't catch that.
You didn't catch the whole point of this show, so I want to work for you, sir.
I'm the one that said you're difficult to work with, not Eric.
Sure.
Just saying.
I just said you're weird. Still haven't heard back from Ellen, by the way. I was just checking our Twitter earlier. She hasn't responded yet.
Bitch.
All right, we got one more fact from Gord.
Yeah.
And this should be a game show.
Let's see how useless on a scale of 1 to 100. Here's the most useless bit of information for you. Men are 23% more likely to be left-handed than women.
Why that doesn't make sense. But
it basically it means that left-handed women is very, very rare.
Is that because men are more right-brained? I would think.
I don't know, but what it does say is that as it stands, the left-handed population is only 10% of the world. So that's how rare they are alone. And then add on to that, they're more likely to be men than women. So left-handed women, if you find one, you've got a rare one.
We also die earlier.
Well, that's because we're done.
On average. Yeah. I tried to campaign against the right man for a long time. I was sure righty keeping us down.
How did that work for you?
Well, nobody cared. When I started like Left Lives Matter, nobody gave a crap.
They probably would now, though. I mean,
I was just, yeah. We should start that campaign again. I'm sick of everybody at their right privilege.
How dare you make me feel bad for being right-handed? I was born this way. I didn't mean pick it.
I think people should have a little more right guilt.
I will never have right guilt.
I'm supporting the Left Lives Matter. You just got my winter campaign started.
You're welcome.
I am bringing down the right man. Right man's been keeping us down for too long.
That's right. Time to stand up.
I like it. 23 times. 23 times more likely?
23%. 23% more likely to be left-handed than women.
How many left-handed transgenders are there? That's the question.
5.
There's 5 in the world. They all play basketball together.
Yeah. They can never get past half court because they kept passing backwards.
That's awesome. Oh, yeah, by the way, that's another thing I wanted to talk about. That's what I wanted to talk about. I'll get into it tomorrow. Never mind.
No.
There was people posting Aaron O'Toole's campaign stuff that he said he's going to do if the Conservatives win the election this year, and it was all crap, and it's not stuff he said. But I'll get into that tomorrow.
Okay.
That'll be interesting stuff for tomorrow.
That'll work.
Thanks, everybody, for a fun podcast. Please write in and tell us you agree or disagree.
Yeah.
I got nothing. I just ended there. Thanks, guys. I love doing this show. I love you guys. We're going to be back tomorrow night. Until then, take care of each other.
And if you are in Canada at all right now, if you get the chance, pull your fucking face off of the screens, get your ass off the couch and out of bed, and go for a fucking drive and go watch the beautiful fall colors. They're gorgeous.
What?
So get out there and look at the colors.
Go for a drive and watch the road. Pull over and watch
the road.
While you're driving, watch the road and stop killing people.
No. If you happen to clip a cyclist, I'll cheer for you.
Cars will kill more people than COVID this year. Remember that while you're watching your colors, people.
It depends on what media outlet you listen to.
No, that's fact. Okay, kids. Oh, you know what? We won't be back tomorrow, likely. Wednesday. Sorry. Good night.
Bye.
I work till 9 tomorrow night.
Oh, shit. Okay.
So that's midnight for you.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be too late.
How did I get on fucking Google Maps? What the hell? I haven't touched my phone once. What is going on? Yeah, it sucks. They only make me do it once a week, but it's part of the deal with being the upper dude. Yeah, you have to do one closing shift.
Yeah. No, that's okay. So
all the managers do that. That's gay. I hate
it. It's gay.
I hate them. Because I don't sleep, right? So I'm tired by noon. Like, I can't start work at 12:30. I'm already fucking tired.
Yeah.
So I always like my receiving jobs where I start at 7 and I'm off early.
I'm actually pitching for a job right now where it starts at 4:30 in the morning.
That's cool.
Ends at 1 o'clock or 1:30 in the afternoon.
Yeah, I was going for one too. That would have been actually they basically hired me, and it would have been 2 a.m. to, I forget what it was. Stupid.
Shit, eh?
But I went with HomeSense instead. Because I don't think I could do night shifts really well. I've never really tried it. I did it very briefly at 7-Eleven a bunch of years ago, but I've never attempted it. I don't think I'd be good at it.
No. I did night shift for 3.5 years for a company, and I mean, I got mixed emotions about it in the sense of it was nice because I was away from my wife, and she was a horrible person, so that was nice. But because of that, it also made my life more of a living hell because I wasn't talking to her anymore. So, it is what it is.
Understandable. That sucks.
Mm-hmm.
All right, sure.
Okay, my friend. All right, so nothing on for tomorrow. Wednesday, back on Wednesday.
Yeah, Wednesday I'm early again, so that's cool.
Works.
Or wait, no, Wednesday I'm off. Never mind. That's as early as you can get. Not working. Yeah, so Wednesday's good.
Perfect. That'll work for me.
All right, I'll probably text you and shit tomorrow anyway. Something stupid.
Cool. By all means.
Let you know if Guinness says anything. I check every day.
Perfect. Yeah, definitely keep me up on all that. Oh, remember, by the way, remember that dude when we were doing the podcast that night, that fucking dude that was like checking out the monuments and shit that we ended up putting on the podcast for a bit?
Oh, that's so weird. I was just thinking about that guy.
Well, he messaged me out of the fucking blue last night.
I was like, what the fuck was his name?
Saeed?
Hattie,
that's it, yeah. He messaged me out of fucking nowhere last night.
That's hilarious.
And so we were just started talking about forth, and what he was wondering if I was mad at him or insulted or anything like that about him, because when we were talking that night, I offered him a cigarette. He took 2 drags from it and then put it out. And he's wondering he's just wondering if maybe if he crossed some cultural line that I was insulted. And I'm like, no, it's a cigarette, dude. I don't give a shit. He's like, oh, good. Okay.
I don't even remember meeting you, dude.
It's the weird thing. So we're actually going to get together tomorrow night. We're going to shoot the shit, and I'm going to see if I can retain some of whatever he tells me. I'm going to retain it and use it for the Guinness World Record episode.
He was inventing an app. Ask him about that. How's his app?
Yeah. Well, no, I'm going to talk to him about the app. We're just going to sit down and shoot the shit. He seems to be pretty weird right now. He doesn't seem to be in exactly a super happy place, but so we're just going to shoot the shit. And
yeah, doesn't he live in Mississauga?
He's in Milton now.
Is it a happy place?
No, he does live in Milton now.
If you're in Mississauga, you're not in a happy place ever.
Unless if you used to live in Brampton.
Oh, yeah, then it's a step up.
But that's it. Oh, that's funny.
That's funny. Well, say hi for me. That's awesome. That's weird.
I will, Fisher. No problem.
There's a weird reason I like getting talked to. It seems like so like ex-boyfriend-ish. Like,
yeah, it does.
Hey, I was just wondering if you were mad that time I put out that smoke. Like, what? Like, how long ago was it? It was like a year ago.
It was like a year ago. No, I don't. It's a cigarette, dude. Don't worry about it. So
I would never probably even noticed that, let alone remembered it.
I didn't notice it. Like, to be honest, I don't. When he said it, I'm just like, no. Did you? Like, I don't care.
That's what makes North America great. We don't really have a lot of weird cultural shit like that. Like, that could be a big insult in some country. Oh, yeah. You put out your cigarette after 2 drags. Now you have to underkill your daughter or whatever.
Well, like the reason why he thought that was because we had talked about the time when I had a bunch of Sikh guys came into the store when I worked at the House of Knives. And I really
ducked behind the counter and played hide and seek, and they didn't find it.
No, I wanted to see his ceremonial dagger, and I wanted to sharpen the edge because he had never had it sharpened before. And he was like, I can't, because the only way if I ever unsheath it, I can only sheath it once it has the blood of the infidel on it. I'm like, well, you know, I'm the infidel, right? It's like, well, technically. I'm like, okay, let me see your knife. So he did pull it out. I sharpened it, got it to sharpen. I fucking ran the blade across part of my arm, cut my arm, and fucking wiped the blood on it and handed him back his blade.
Cool.
And so I told Buddy about that, and that's what he thought. He says he thought that because I was so respectful of another culture's whatever, he thought that that was a big symbolism thing for me. I'm like, yeah, no, I don't. No.
We're Canada. We have no culture.
We have no culture. It's whatever.
None of that stuff matters. And good on us. Like, I hate that shit. That's so weird. Oh, our families can't be friends. Why? Because you butted your cigarette after 2 drags.
Right.
What? I'm so glad we don't have stupid shit like that. Oh, I